from there, I was trying to find people to work with. I was trying to find, but then it's like, okay, they're amateurs. So like, I don't know how much I can say on here, but like, can you stay hard if you're wearing something? Like, I had to have these conversations because I didn't know.
Wait, can you stay hard if you're wearing?
If they're wearing a condom, basically, because these are, it's just amateur. I didn't know.
Oh, you started with condoms, not
yes, because I didn't know about all the protocol. Right, so it's like, well, you're gonna have to wear something. I don't know you from anybody else, so like,
understood.
But can you perform that way if there's a camera? Like, there's a lot of circumstances around that make it hard for the male.
And let me tell you from experience, been doing this 15 years, not everybody, most everybody cannot perform with a condom. And your experience too?
I mean, some can, but it's not the majority.
It's definitely not the majority.
And then you add a camera to it, like, it's over.
But if they can't perform with a camera, and there's a lot of guys out there that just do their own stuff.
Right.
But you're not in the adult industry. You do adult stuff.
Right. That's just like a girlfriend and you have a cell phone, and that's not the same.
That's just what it is. Even though the definition is broader now, everybody's doing something. And I'm not dissing them, but if you can't perform in front of another person, well, let's just say this: male talent. See, now I'm about to go on male talent rant. Male talent is more than just having sex. That's almost the third thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to get up, stay up. You got to be able to pop when needed. You got to be able to do the position that the camera wants. And we've had this conversation because, I rant about being the cameraman. Like if you're blocking the camera in every which way, if you're not showing off the girl or whatever the subject is of that person's production, you're not doing a good job.
Right.
Yeah. The things that good male talents have to do and responsible for, I applaud them.
I have so much respect for male talent because it's so hard. I never knew how difficult it would be as a male performer. As a female performer, it's not that hard.
I don't say that publicly because I know people gonna snap at me, but yeah, y'all can fake it. You can really fake it anytime.
I mean, there's lube. That helps. Mm-hmm. So, like, my body doesn't have to have a specific function in order for the scene to work. I can just cheat with lube or something,
and honestly, if you have a good male talent, he can just steer the ship. Basically, he can really just do everything. All you got to do is be there and don't look like you're bored.
And I love sex. So I'm never bored.
Have you been bored on any of your shoots?
No, the only times I've ever struggled to get through a scene was like if the male performer was having a hard time, right? So if they're struggling, and the reasons they would struggle were like the room's too hot, so they're overheating, so we have to stop. So that's actually happened several times where it's just like because if you keep the air conditioning on, it can get really loud, and so like there's just circumstances where it was more difficult for the male performer to keep going, and so that's when I get like, okay, how much longer are we gonna be here? Flow, it's nice to have a good flow.
I've got guys who they get too cold, and I've got guys that will definitely overheat, and you need to crank up the air before they pass out and got to call an ambulance. Everybody's a little different.
Yeah,
definitely.